Hello. I'm actually just, I'll wait a few minutes, let you enjoy this. See if a few people hop on. I'm not jumped on here in such a long time. You can enjoy this walk with me. Hey, Kamala. Hey! Let's just be together for a minute. I wanted to share just like kind of two simple little reminders. Sun's in my face too. I can't see who else is on. So a couple really cool simple things that have come through like in the last 24 hours since my group. I started groups again in my new space, and yesterday Spirit ended. Hey, Amy. Spirit ended the first group, like with this really great message, because everybody is really becoming frustrated. Not everybody, but a lot of people are becoming frustrated with, an inability. They feel an inability to connect with their guides, which is an impossibility. Because it is happening, but this forced and frustrating feeling and these constant, doings of different modalities, and so, really like I'm doing this, and it's not a judgment, it's not a judgment, it's just kind of what is happening right now, but that I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, because I'm trying to connect, I'm trying to heal. And at the end of the session, Spirit just simply said, there's nothing for you to do but be. And I thought that was it's like so profoundly simple, which is how Spirit rolls. It's how we roll in our higher mind. And then, let me give you a look. And then, and so I'm out here being, right? I could be hanging curtains and lights and all this other stuff at the new clinic, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get out here and be also. And then this morning, I was on a live interview, which I'll post more about that. But Jane, the interviewer, express something similar that, she's experiencing, and also people that she's working with are experiencing. And she said, what advice could you give, to try to calm down from that, like, pressure that we're putting on ourselves and stuff. And Spirit just said, take your foot off the gas. Take your foot off the gas and just be. And allow, because everything is in divine timing always. We can't really force it. Well, we can force it, but then we got to end up going back and to the path of the divine timing and all of that stuff. So I always chicken out jumping on live for some reason, but I wanted to share those two things because, going into another day where we could all get like caught up in like the chaotic, frenetic energy of what's going on around us. And it's cool because I had shared this morning on that interview, I had shared that, what keeps bringing me back to groundedness, and because I'm human, right? What keeps bringing me back and helps me get grounded in and pull myself out of the frenetic energy and try to just calm it is the knowing that, Spirit told me, my guides and God told me, like, I guess it's 6 years ago, well, in 2016, when I was hanging up my real estate license, it was becoming evident that I was supposed to be doing that, and then going into service, that I had signed up to be in service in this way. I said, you know, because I was used to having business cards and, you know, all that stuff as a top producing realtor. Even though I never had them with me, I still had them. But I asked Spirit, I said, well, how am I going to find people to work with? I mean, how do you know, what do you do? Like, would you advertise? You know, I had no idea how to find people to work with. And Spirit told me, my guides told me, my peeps, they said, we will put the people in your line that you are meant to work with. We got this. And then I saw this, like, you know, if you're trying to get into a fancy club, which I have not done that, but I've seen it on TV. And I live in LA-ish. So I saw these red ropes, like these beautiful deep maroon wine colored ropes. And now I just realized today talking about it, there were 4 lines. Like there were 4, like kind of like at the airport check-in. And Spirit, like this team of my guides being overseen by the supervisor called God, non-denominational. People were being ushered into my lines in one of the 4 lines that Spirit chose. Their guides, those souls' guides were putting them in the line they knew that they needed to be in. And that's true for all of us in this work, especially. You know, if this is the purpose we signed up for and you found your way to it, it's the same, you know, so, and nobody can be you. Nobody can be me. And nobody, you know, try to cut in my line. I mean, you can't. Anyway, I don't know. So I guess that's what I was supposed to talk about today. I don't know how many people are on here. I don't know. Anyway, I realized on these lives that you could just be, you know, because I don't have to fill all the space with words, especially when I have the waves crashing. Anyway, I think I'm gonna, I think I see some hearts. Hearts back. Let you enjoy this with me for a minute. You see that? You see that island right there? So, before I met my wife, I used to live on the beach behind me, like about a mile. And I had recovered from homelessness, and I was renovating houses with the little Earth Angel business partner. And I couldn't believe I was living on the beach. Like I just, you know, and that I had, you know, overcome the homelessness. Yeah, we are all human beings. Thanks, Amy. We got to get on the phone today, Amy. There's some other powerful women. Well, they were on here, but I can't tell. Kavala Wellness. Anyway, I got some powerhouse women lined up to collaborate and meet together and heal people or help heal, lead them to healing in the new space. But anyway, back to my story. That island I could see from my beautiful porch, my deck that I had that was over the sand. It was an incredible, tiny place, but it was like so dreamy for me because I just couldn't believe that I had, well, I could, but I couldn't believe that I had manifested such an incredible, like here I was renovating houses. I had, you know, money and things like that. And I would look at that island and those people chilling on their boats. People get there on the weekend. And I said, one day, I don't know how, I don't have to know how, but I'm going to be chilling on my own boat out by that island. One day. I didn't have an agenda, I didn't have a timeline, but I just kept speaking to the vision of floating around out there with people, or in a boat, you know, seeing dolphins, or just being on the water. And that was 5.5, 6 years ago. And now I have a boat docked. See the big aquarium, Long Beach Aquarium? We have a boat docked out there now, and we go float out by that island all the time. We go around it, we go into the Belmont shore and all these things. So anyway, thanks for listening, hanging out with me. Who else is on here? Yeah, Amy, it's exciting. Also, if you guys need, if you're around Long Beach somewhere, Cavallo Wellness. If you need a, I love getting a lymphatic drain massage, because that is a big spirit tool, like a big spirit guidance right now. Lymphatic drain massages are what's up. Clear out the gunk, breathe the light, all that stuff. All right. Have a listen. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go be and chill. Figure out how to get off of this. Okay, bye.